Hi, I am Brad, and I'm back, y'all, with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you a story about how Violet Beauregard became a blueberry. So, let's get started. Mr. Wonka directed the children to the inventing room. Violet saw that it was a really fabulous room and instantly fell in love with it. And then Mr. Wonka said, "Gather around, kids and adults. I have something special to show you." And then he showed them this machine. So all the kids, including Violet, gathered around the machine, and he said, "Watch this." And then he started pressing buttons, and within 2 to 3 minutes, a little stick of gum came out, and Mr. Wonka said, "Now this gum isn't ordinary gum. This is a very special gum. This gum is a 3-course dinner all by itself. It has roast beef, baked tomato, and blueberry pie." And then Violet took the gum and put it in her mouth. And Mr. Wonka said, "I wouldn't really do that. There's still a few things I need to tinker with." "But I don't care, Mr. Wonka. I'm the world's record holder in chewing gum. I'm not afraid of anything." And she continued to chew on the gum, and she said, "Wow, this gum is amazing. I could feel the tomato soup running down my throat. Baked tomato, crispy skin and butter." And then Mr. Wonka said, "Young lady, you really should spit it out." But Violet ignored him and said, "Blueberry pie and ice cream." And then her mom said, "Violet, your nose is turning blue." And then she looked at Mr. Wonka and said, "You see, this is the side effect with the gum." And Violet then looked at her arms and started to freak out. And Mr. Wonka said to her, I told you there's a few things that need to tinker with. Now you're gonna have to suffer." Violet swallowed her breath as she realized that her whole body was blue. Then her stomach started to rumble and she started to swell. Then when she started swelling, her clothes started to stick to her body and she started to swell up. Pretty soon, her stomach engulfed her butt and upper part of the body. It was merged into a big blue ball. Yet the swelling continued. Then her arms and feet got sucked into her swollen blue body, and her head sank in, and now she's a blueberry, and nothing left of her but a head, fingers, and toes. And then her mom said, "Mr. Wonka, I cannot have a blueberry as a daughter." How is she supposed to compete? Then Mr. Wonka said, "Well, she can't." And then he whistled, and these Oompa Loompas came out and they started rolling her around, and they were singing songs. And then within 2 to 3 minutes, they rolled her out of the inventing room. And her mom said, "Where are they taking her?" And he said, "The juicing room. We gotta squeeze all that juice out of her." And then her mom ran to Violet as they were squeezing her out. And that is how she got turned into a blueberry. The end.